right, you guys keep asking me for a walkthrough. I guess I'm finally gonna do a walkthrough.
So it's cold. I'm gonna get in my 0 degree bags, and it's 12:30. So yeah, I'm tired. I'll see you in the morning. It's so early. Ah. Ah. More than anything else this morning, I need coffee and I need breakfast.
All right, rear driver's side. What did I do? I sat on my keys. That's what happens when you have your fob right here and you sit on your keys. Anyways, so rear driver's side. I've got a silky saw, I've got my Gronsbrook bushcrafting axe, and I've got a trench shovel. All of these are attached to a MOLLE panel that just hangs on the back of my seat, so that way it's always out of sight, out of mind. But these are 3 bushcrafting tools that I think you should always have on you if you're going to be camping, because you may not have firewood. You know, this weekend I knew that there was rain and I knew that I was going to be buying firewood, so I didn't use it this weekend. If it's a weekend where it's super dry and it's really nice and I don't want to spend an extra 20 bucks, that's what these are for. But then I've got over here another MOLLE panel in the window. Eventually I'm going to put one on this side. Just don't need one right yet. But right here, this is honestly just a little pack that has a bunch of batteries and some charging cables. I use multiple batteries for camping because I've got the lights here, I've got the lights in the tent itself. So just having a spot out of the way that I always have my batteries and my charging cables if I need is good. Really quick access to Leatherman P4. I think that's a really solid Leatherman. And then this is my IFAK kit. Everyone, if you're going out camping, you should absolutely have some kind of first aid kit in your car. I have a slight first aid kit in my daily carry bag, but that's not even remotely enough as far as a first aid kit goes. So reality is, this is an area that hunters go. And if you are going to a place where hunters go, if you're going to a place where predators are, and if you are going to a place where you are either not at the top of the food chain or you are a liability to be an accident, you should be able to deal with traumatic care as well. So God forbid a hunter shoots me. Certainly hope that I can make it through that situation, but I have everything I need in here should that happen. And you know, Boy Scout motto, be prepared. One of the other things that I actually keep in the center console, there are so many people that fail so hard to not smell like shit when they're camping. Oh, like, you still have hygiene. You're still a human. You should still take care of yourself. So, Bardee body wipes. These are fantastic because you wipe your body off and you get all that stink of the night off. The campfire smell. I don't have to take that home with me because I have these. Also, Colgate Wisps. Max Fresh whatever. I'm not going to be sponsored by these guys, but having a toothbrush that's a single-use toothbrush is fucking awesome. And when you're done brushing your teeth, Listerine Ready tabs are just like, I'm ready for the day now. These three things live in my center console. Maybe you don't need them. Maybe you do. Maybe it's an idea. Think about it.
I was camping. Thanks for coming out. I hope that all of this did nothing for you. I hope it actually makes you want to go out camping. Go out camping. Okay, bye. What? This is one of those real oh fuck moments. And when I say that this is one of those real oh fuck moments, these are the things that you have to anticipate and prepare for, because sometimes you might drive 50 miles into the middle of fucking nowhere where there's no cell phone reception and your car's battery will be dead. Good thing I'm prepared for this. Just takes up space in the back of the car and you never think, oh, I'm ever gonna use this. Like hell, you're not ever gonna use this. And as it was, 67% battery still on it. So here is how you can save your ass should shit hit the fan. Have a portable jump starter. That thing is not as reliable as I was hoping it would be. And this is why I subscribed to Subaru Starlink as a backup to my backup plans. Now they just need to answer. I'm tired. So, I gave up on waiting, and I'm walking because I need exercise, and I might as well stretch my legs while I'm in this fucked situation. So, I'm not in an entirely fucked situation. I think what happened is the jump starter wasn't actually getting to a point where it would jump because the battery wasn't full. So I've connected that to one of the other batteries that I have, because I have like 20 batteries in my car, and that's charging. So if I just sit in the car and read, I'm gonna go fucking crazy. So I'm just going on a walk while that charges. Maybe, if I'm fortunate, I can find somebody who is driving along randomly on this road at, like 9:30, 10 in the morning on a Wednesday. And maybe they'll be nice enough or in a vehicle that'll permit them to be able to get way the fuck back where I put my car. That's what I do when I'm really nervous and I'm in uncomfortable situations. I laugh. because it's way easier to laugh than cry. So for those of you who actually voted the one option on my Instagram of just a video of me alone in the woods crying, you're not gonna fucking get it anyways, because I'm laughing. Ha! Huh. I actually really love this bridge. It's just really picturesque because you've got beautiful scenery and beautiful scenery. But this is where I'm stuck, is 37 miles away from Boise and 46 miles away from Atlanta. I want to be in Boise. I want to be going that direction, but I don't want to go that direction on these because my Subaru is all the way the fuck over there. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk this road, because then at least you'll get to see the cool view of my car from the other side of the river. Ah, fuck, I should have brought my actual camera. I'm not planning things out today. Well, this is the main road that people go down. And what will hopefully happen is as I'm walking this road, I might find somebody. That's the real goal. The secondary goal is to get really cool video of my car on the opposite side of the river. But the primary goal is to flag someone down who fits all of the other prior criteria of being able to be really kind, having a vehicle capable of going through all that shit, and also wanting to be able to go get the car. So it might take like 2 or 3 people. I don't know. I'm so glad it's not raining. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Both of these choices suck. Go fuck yourselves. I'm doing my own thing. I've been on this walk for about an hour now, and it's definitely got a lot hotter than it was this morning. I'll say that much. So here's the practical things that I've done. I found specific geomarkers that when I do get a hold of the Subaru emergency line, I will be able to tell them specifically. Mile 23, I'm on the opposite side of the river. Where you need to be is at the sign that says Boise 27 miles, Prairie or Atlanta 46 miles. Know your bull trout. That is going to be at the T intersection of the bridge. If you cross that bridge and go left and just keep going down that road, there will be many ruts that are full of water, so you'll need a high clearance vehicle, and I am at the end of that road. So that's a very clear, concise message that I can provide to somebody as opposed to being in a panicked state. So that's one of the real reasons of I had an emergency and I needed to make sure that my senses were right. You know, you can't make decisions under pressure if you don't deal well under pressure. I know that I'm in no real risk. I'm not in any real danger or anything. I have food. I have shelter even. I have protection should there be like a coyote or something that comes out here. I not worried about any of those things. The only thing that I'm really worried about is I told my wife I was going to be home at noon, and that's not going to happen. So because of the level of my priority, I'm not super concerned, so I can afford the hour-long walk to figure out what I need to tell people. These are important things. Now I look cool. I can do anything. It's 10:12. Just started.
Connecting to Subaru Starlink Emergency Assistance.
That's a huge fucking bee. Well, I've waited literally for an hour and I read all of my book. So half an hour into the last call, it had said due to hardware or cellular limitations, your call cannot be completed. I'm assuming that that's probably going to be what happens now. And fuck. All right, so here's where practicality and preparation are gonna kind of converge for a second. So the reality is I walked for an hour and nobody drove by, and then I waited for an hour and the call disconnected and said that due to hardware or cellular network limitations that the call could not be completed. So now I have to walk much more than I planned on walking. Hello? Oh, damn it, you're still not there.
Connecting to Subaru Starlink Emergency Assistance.
I bet it doesn't do anything. So, here is where daily carry bag actually comes in handy. So, what do I have in here? Are these good glasses or are these stupid glasses? These are stupid glasses. Okay, so sunglasses on, stupid glasses up here, solid glasses here, going in. All right, thing one, battery for cell phone, charging cable for cell phone. I've got knife, wallet for identification. I've got firearm in case somebody is not too kind. This little guy comes
Connecting to Subaru Starlink Emergency Assistance.
on the side, which is perfect for the amount of water that I still have. And actually, let's take that there. I've got a little bit more water in there too, so. Not a whole lot of water, but everything helps at this point. And I still have honey, 2 things of mango snacks,
protein bar
Connecting to Subaru Starlink emergency assistance.
is not gonna happen. As well as nuts and berries and essentially beef jerky. So I'm set for a hike. I probably have less water than what I want, but I have enough water to deal. So that is the story about why you should be prepared in all situations. So earlier I was saying that I have a first aid kit. I also have a first aid kit here just in case. This is why you have these things. Fucking day.
In the middle of fucking nowhere, and I can guarantee that nobody's gonna find me. Meanwhile, I have this fucking pack because I'm always like, oh, what if I get in a fucking situation where I need a fucking pack? And here I fucking am! Good thing I have a camera to complain to. There could be way uglier places to have to hike. You know, I could actually be out in Kuna. I could be out by Swan Falls. And that would just be desert. Like actual desert. This is desert, but it's pretty desert. Like, it's a desert that I'd hope to hallucinate in. You guys. Oh man. Oh man. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. And it made it in the water. Yeah. All right. I've made it to the Willow Creek campground, which is the next closest one, and there is nobody here to ask for help, because why would there be? It's the middle of the week. There's a super rad dude who just drove by. He was even in a Forester. He was lifted. Had fucking cool wheels on it too. But you know what he didn't have? Jumper cables. So that's a learning lesson. While I have a tool that will hopefully jump my car, when it doesn't jump my car, having jumper cables is important. So learn from my experience on what to not do for your experience. From that tree to that tree is the amount of distance before I get this small break from that god-awful ball of light in the sky. Ooh, shade. Have you ever noticed when your bag nothing's changed? In fact, you've taken contents out of your bag and it just gets heavier and heavier. 3 down, 20 more to go. Oh look, we're at the dealership. So here's basically what happened. Haley dropped me off at the dealership. I hiked for about 5 miles. That's probably not going to be a really good view for you. There we go. So I hiked for about 5 miles, and then there was a super nice couple that picked me up and drove me to cell phone reception, to where I called Haley an hour after I was supposed to be home, and she was thrilled to hear that I hadn't died. So I was able to call the Subaru dealership, get the roadside assistance phone number, call and coordinate, and then they were able to get the car towed. So it's here now. The day is not entirely ruined. I'm going home. So I hope you learned stuff from my shitty experience. Oh, books. I got books.